And we are live, AOK Championship Wrestling Wednesday night. We're back. A week off. We're back on Wednesday night, and I'm glad to be here. Awkward silence. So, try to figure out what exactly we're doing here tonight. But welcome to the show. I am your host, the Ace of Knaves, and you're watching AOK Championship Wrestling, and we got debuts. We got a new title to unveil. And we're going to head into it with a brand new debut of Maston Harmon to take on another newcomer, Kenny Dale. Corner Studies, welcome in, brother. Grab yourself a seat. I believe this boy is from your home territories over there. CSW. I've not had a chance to see this man in action yet. We're going to jump right into it. We're heading right to ringside, and I hope I have everything figured out. You get to be the first one to find out. We did take the opportunity to kind of update a little bit while we were at it. We got a little more work to do. The
following contest is scheduled for one fall.
The tech team.
From West Virginia, weighing in at
Tech team's got a little more work to do behind the scenes, but we will be back better than ever by the looks of it. I know very little about this individual. Other than he has a very proud heritage. Big Dog, what's up? Welcome in, brother. You got yourself a match tonight. Non-title matchup for that Intercontinental Championship of yours. Who are you jumping into? My golly, you guys all just piling right in. Rolling right in. Grab yourselves a seat. Grab yourselves. You know what's up. Thomas Page in the house. Good golly, you guys are all rolling in here. How about it? All right. All right. That's alright. I don't know if you guys are making it feel like, if I got fans or stalkers, man. Welcome in, man. I appreciate each and every one of you for real. I'm glad that you Hootie, passing along all the good times here. Welcome in, welcome in. Kenny Dale, sent over to us by Alfie. This man been trying to find that footing to jump up. Jump up through the ranks, but he's struggling with that. He gets to go one-on-one with a debuting superstar. Man who's made himself famous or infamous over on CSW. I have not, but I will probably do that sometime between now and probably now and Friday. I'm not so is it as telling as it ought to be? Or are they holding back? And Maston taking it right to Kenny Dale, and I do see that I don't normally leave. I don't usually leave the heads up on here, but for tonight, we got almost everything on there. Let me notate to remove the heads up display. And that'll just bug me a little bit. Joe Brody starting that count. And this giant native taking it right to Kenny Dale. That's enough to get back in the ring. Dale rolls in and right into a kick to the chest. 2 count. Kicking it old school, so to speak. That got is a, we got an ad about to kick in for you guys. LJN plastic rings. I got 2 of them sitting behind me. Here we go. Dale finally getting some sort of offense going. A whole lot of offense going to town on the throat area of Harmon. Oh yeah, there's some good stuff on there, man. I forgot till you asked me, man. I had to stop and think about those. I think you'll like those, man. One was sort of an RPG style, and the other ones are just more comical, just all around. These two going to start trying to duke it out here. No go. Kenny Dale locks it in with that STO. A second one. Down he goes. Solid. And Dale with a bit of the upper hand. Also, for those of you not in the know, this is a whole real big rebuild. As I said to the boys, I wanted to slim down the roster anyway. So, and look at this, Dale. Off of that diving elbow drop. Picks up a victory over the debuting Maston Harmon.
The superstar, Kenny Arthur.
Getting a win, but yeah. Way to break the momentum of the debuting superstar, but also Kenny Dale finally getting that first victory under his belt here in AOK. Coming up next, KX to take on Big Logan Hawk in an Extreme Rules matchup. See how this plays out for everybody. Still got to see Johnny Cruz and Chris Chaos go at it here in a no-holds-barred matchup. The Hinkeldimers, Omer and Cletus here tonight to take on the Malibu Dogs, Malibu Sunrise, and Big Dog. We'll see Bud Marvelous and Jack Reason go one-on-one. Podwaho facing Torrance Benjamin in a non-title matchup as the IC title, as the IC champion. Takes it easy till Sunday night at Extreme Rules. We'll see Empress take on Alexia. The hardcore title on the line, Vulgar. The Clown to take on Nick Blackwell, the Rocker. In our main event, Ken Bouchard to take on James Coleman for the world title. Brand new world title introduced here tonight. Can't go wrong there, KX and RWP.
The following contest is an Extreme Rules match.
With Torrance Benjamin in the house tonight, we kind of kept RWP off the card.
Weighing in at 228 pounds.
It's been a nice little taking his time. Look at this. KX walking into the brand new AOK arena. Yeah, they're doing a number over there on WCW. Doing a huge number over there. Snagging up titles left and right. Yeah, but I thought I heard Torrance Benjamin say the same thing. I'm just saying. I'm not trying to rile nobody up. I'm just saying that I heard that recently from somebody else. Now you're talking. Now you're talking. Marvelous is a good foil to that other jackass. You know who I mean. Bud knows him best is all I can say in that group. KX to take on the High Justice.
And his opponent from Las
Big
Vegas,
Logan Hawk.
weighing in at 355 pounds, Justice Logan Hawk.
Listen, man, community creation saved AOK over the past 2 days, man. It's, no joke. You guys really, this alliance couldn't have come together any quicker or any better, at any better time. I believe right out the gate from you guys, I think we had, I think I had 20 wrestlers back on the roster before it even, before the arena was even built. Yeah, I'm on a bit of a snag. I have some other things I got to work with now at this point. I got to remember to take this thing up this way. And Logan Hawk with a wheel kick that just about took the eyebrows off of KX. Logan Hawk's a beast. What kind of info can we toggle? Oh, that's cool. Oh, I can just hide it? Oh, look at that. Look what I found, kids. Oh. That dude, that just does that. I'm not gonna get into messing with that camera yet. It's always best. That's one good thing about the Rumble. It's one of my favorite things about the Rumble. Best time to introduce or reintroduce wrestlers. And Logan Hawk from the second rope. There's a long way out. Diving and headbutt. Damn. 2. KX ruling out of the way of that second one, but I believe the damage may have been done from the first one. And Hawk just towering over KX. It is an Extreme Rules matchup as Logan Hawk leaves the ring. We got a table. KX. Diving DDT. But Hawk right back to his feet. And it's a power bomb and more for KX, who pops right back up, catching Logan Hawk completely unaware. Back up. I think all he did was angered Big Logan. What we got? We got a stop sign, we got a table, and KX. Back elbow rides him out. Finally putting Logan Hawk down for more than a moment. Yeah, what are we looking at Rumble? This Friday at 9? Like 2 days from now, Friday at 9? Oh shit, you heard it here first. Probably, or probably not. He probably said it the other night. And KX one more time with that diving DDT. Back up he goes, and another solid slam. KX taking a beating, but it's Logan Hawk who's laid out here. Yeah, I think I did catch that. That should be a little bit later. And possibly not. But more than likely, yes. We got barbed wire baseball bats. And Logan Hawk has been busted open. It isn't stopping him, but it is slowing him down a little bit. KX could have an advantage here. That baseball bat misses with the punt. Interceptor. Logan hooks the leg. And KX keeps it alive, keeps this matchup moving forward, but for how long? As Logan Hawk exits the ring. He goes out after the trash can. KX with the stop sign, but too quick for Logan. X. Trying to wear Logan Hawk down. Looks like he's going to give it another shot. No, exits the ring. What is he? Dragging a ladder out. That doesn't look as sturdy as you think it is, dude. Ooh, slick baseball slide. Ooh. Uh-oh. Uh-oh, we might have to get involved and get somebody around the ring ropes here. Hang tight. I had to, man. He was going to hit me. It was all right. I mean, it was a little cheap shot, but all right. You don't always get a chance to smack. No, no. There we go. I'll put it down. I don't think that's helping Logan Hawk win nor lose this match, but if it does, I'll owe him a drink. Logan Hawk busted open outside the ring, and KX. Logan Hawk just punched his way through the stop sign. Snake Eyes on the ladder. And I don't think he's done yet. Logan now trying with the steps, but a super kick drops him solid. Fisherman's hook driver. KX in a good spot, but he's got to get Logan back inside the ring. No count out. Extreme rules. Anything goes. Including fluorescent lighting. Damn, KX's head bouncing off that bottom step. That could have been disastrous. Logan sets him up for his vertical suplex. But KX slides out of the way, running senton. Just a somersault into it. I'm not sure what that is. Almost like a half Nelson inverted DDT. I'm not real sure what that was. Logan Hawk down on the mat. KX looking to pick the victory up on it. And it's enough. KX crushing his way through the roster of AOK.
Here is your winner, Unforgiven KX.
Logan Hawk ain't no joke. He powered his way right through that. Cruise Missile set to go against Chris Chaos. No holds barred matchup on this one. We got the Hinkledimers to take on the Malibu Dogs just a little bit later. Of course, our main event, Ken Bouchard and James Coleman, one-on-one for the world title. And Vulgar the Clown to take on Nick Blackwell for the hardcore title. Of course, the hardcore title, any challenger for that is picked at random. And everybody is eligible for it as long as they are already, as long as they're not already scheduled for a matchup that particular show. Very rarely do we have the hardcore titles prearranged. Vulgar the Clown getting his opportunity later tonight, but right now, Johnny Cruz.
Holds barred match. Making his way to the ring from Long Island, New York, weighing in at 225 pounds, the Soldier General Chuck Cruz.
It's set to be a good matchup as well. Both these men equally talented, right on line. Johnny Cruz getting his finding his footing just last episode or so. Pulling it all back together, finally moving forward on AOK.
And his opponent from Orlando, Florida, weighing in at 160
Creepy Chris.
pounds, the Terror, Chris Chaotic.
Oh, before I forget, cornering. It wouldn't allow, the Community Creations wouldn't allow me to upload Dwib. Is that the man's name? You may need to take that down and re-upload it. It's listed as that file being corrupted. Let me grab everybody. Let me grab everybody I was looking for, except for him. So yeah. And Creepy Chris with his long ass entrance. While I'm going on, talk about that tag team matchup coming up next. Hinkle-Dimers and the Malibu Dogs as an elimination match. Extreme Rules elimination matchup on that. And that matchup can turn into a handicap match very quickly. But right now, Johnny Cruz ready to face off against Creepy Chris. No holds barred. Joe Brony rings the bell. Let's get this going. Press that button and make that go away again. Rip reverse chaos. Springboard takes down his opponent. Cruz slow to get back up. And sent over the top rope as Chaos takes this one outside with a back suplex. Cruz looking to work his way up the ladder for the in the Intercontinental Division. Chaos looking to make sure the only division he gets. I got nothing. I got nothing. Yeah, drew a blank mid sentence. I thought I had something going there. Too bad. Thought I was gonna say something witty. Too bad. Not tonight. Chaos playing to the crowd here. Seems to be working. Cruz in a little bit of trouble. As Chaos goes digging under the ring. We got to sell the baseball bat. But Cruz waiting for him. Series of punches and kicks, but not enough to keep Chaos from dumping him outside the ring a second time. Look at this, over the rope. And Chris Chaos brings this crowd to their feet. Brings it in, baseball bat to the outside, and Chaos looking to send some injury here. On to Cruz, he fires back, got Chaos staggering. A beautiful new banner around the ring apron. A new graphic. I don't want to say the new graphic, but the new graphic for the apron. Sent over to us by Ken Bouchard, helping us keep AOK looking snazzy. We look to progress forward with the help of the territories. The Rust Belt Initiative has begun as the MWA, the Marvelous Wrestling Alliance, has been formed by AOK Championship Wrestling. Just a moment, we got a pinfall attempt. Johnny Cruz gets a 1 count. Is the MWA. The alliance formed by AOK Championship Wrestling, WCW, I am Pooty 227, and CSW, Hardcore Television at Corner Studies, a coalition of small independent organizations who realize strength in numbers, and Chaos gets a 2. And if nothing else, the community that has been built this has been a good couple of weeks, and it's only been just a couple of weeks. Each one of us has seen a little bit of growth, a little bit of not only in our channels, but in our product, individually and collectively. And Johnny Cruz absolutely hammering the hell out of Chris Chaos with that baseball bat. Every wolf walked on in, man, welcome in. Grab a seat. Grab a drink, grab a seat, grab your foam hand. Chaos goes to work on the knee of Johnny Cruz. Swing and a miss. Finally a swing and a miss. Cruz sending Chaos into the steps. Yeah, I did grab, Grizz is, we did grab the new, if you've uploaded a recent Grizz, that would have been the one I grabbed Monday. Wolf in the house. Yeah, so I shouldn't do this because I'm already higher than Eagle Balls. But Chaos. Oh, okay. Alright, I will grab hold of that after tonight's episode. So he is ready for Sunday night and Extreme Rules. And Chaos just about speared that man. With that shovel. Oh, you know what's up. Chaos grabs the 3 after trying to absolutely murder this man. at ringside.
Here is your winner.
This is a bit of a quick matchup in my opinion. Good damn. Chaos looking a little worse for wear there. For the victory nonetheless. Right. Big creepy Chris. Keeping his eye on that Intercontinental title as well. The Ankle Dimers taking on the Malibu Dogs in this Tornado Tag Elimination matchup. Extreme Rules and everything else. Because I'm trying to absolutely murder the roster. The Hinkle Dimers, Omer and Cletus, the identical twin half Siamese brothers, separated at birth, born a year and a month apart. Yeah, they had to be rebuilt. Yeah, I had to rebuild. I had to rebuild a handful of our wrestlers. Who else got the rebuild? Hinkle Dimers got rebuilt. Big Dog got a rebuild. Podwaho got a rebuild. Lilith got a rebuild. The Blackwells got a rebuild. And I think that's it. I told you, man, I was hidden. I told Ryan the other night, told Potter the other night that I was going to go hard at it. I was still working on it clear up to about, what time was it? About 7 o'clock this evening. I took a break this afternoon or this morning. A couple buddies stopped over while I've been on vacation. They stopped over, we kind of hung out, jammed a little bit. Got some acoustic time in. And then, I went right back to it. About 1 o'clock this afternoon, man, I was right back to it. Staying up late, waking up early, boy. I was like, I got to get the show ready for Wednesday, man. Nope. I put time into it. This is what we're here for. Luckily, though, I have a system that works that allows me to do some quick recovery for movesets. I'm not going to get into the big secret behind it, but we mix and match. Put it that way, I mix and match movesets, so it's not terrible that way. I have a pretty good running knowledge of and records of who's got what finishers, or at least for the stuff that I've created. Yeah. And like I said, and you guys had the other side of it all for me. So most of the roster, most of what I built was for I needed champions back. We lost. Matter of fact, there's one more we have to. We could just play it off of he's not on the card tonight, but we need to bring Alexander K back, the winner of the Royal Rumble. Like, I do have to rebuild him. But for that, man, it's all, I think the rest of the roster, there's a handful that might sneak back in, but I think our roster's rebuilt. Still by far, man. Still by far one of the better ideas. This is a Falls Count Anywhere elimination tag match. And Joe Brody's got to be just about everywhere here as the ankle dimers. Malibu Dogs, the big dog, gets a 2. Yeah, the concept for your roster, man, is by far one of the best ideas. Just mad I didn't think of it. Mad that I didn't think of it. And look at this, we got it covered, but Joe Brody couldn't see it. He was looking at the submission inside the ring, while Malibu had Omer pinned on the outside. Into the corner. And Avalanche Cletus just absolutely slamming into Big Dog. There you go, big knee to the face. In the game. Cletus opening up with a series. Don't wake up. Gets a 1 count. Gets the 1 in Malibu. Finger to the eyes from Cletus and a chair to the back by Omer T. Though I will say the remodel makes Omer T look like more like the source material. I will give it that. We got a pinfall attempt off that moonsault. Cletus gets a 2 count. Big Dog pulls the shoulder up. I don't think Malibu was needed for that save. But the Malibu Dogs have been working together here over the last couple of weeks. I mean, enough to get themselves a name. And here we go. Malibu gets a 2 count on Omer. And getting a pinfall, they have yet to pick up a victory as a team. And a pinfall. Another attempt. And Omer has been eliminated. Cletus now have to take on both members of the Malibu Dogs. And not that we haven't seen these guys. And we've seen Hinkledimers fight the odds before and come out on top. But a bear hug. A bear hug by Big Malibu. So I'm not going to put it out yet, but oh man, that chair shot may have just put Cletus out. And now, Sunrise with a steel chair shot and a cover. He thinks he's got it. I don't disagree with him. And that's all she wrote. The Hinkledimers taking a loss to Malibu Dogs. And that's their first victory as a tag team. That may do something for them in the standings. Had to rebuild all our titles. Good news is that wasn't too difficult. The better news is we get to debut ourselves. We get to debut ourselves a new world championship tonight. We kind of updated it, gave it a new, not too much of a new look. Kind of took it back to an older look. I believe last year's world title. A little mix and match. We'll push it together. Jack Reason to face off against Buddy Marvelous. These two cannot get along whatsoever. Bud tried to do the youngster a solid. Offered to wrestle in his debut matchup. Let him wrestle against the superstar, the A-lister. And Jack Reason wins with a countout. Here we go. Let's head to ringside. Let's get this started. Graphics department in the works.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall. Making his way to the ring from Manchester, England, weighing in at 232 pounds.
Boy, Alfie's sending us over. Jack Reason. The only reason. He has come out victorious over Bud Marvelous. Every single time. Marvelous even coming out during a matchup with Logan Hawk as Logan Hawk's manager. And still coming up a little bit short on that one as his interference not all that helpful. Here we go, setting it up. Coming in from the planet Marvelous. He is the A-lister, the Marvelous, Buddy Marvelous.
Buddy A-list Marvelous.
Coming into the halfway point of the show. And I appreciate everybody stopping in. I appreciate you guys taking time out of your day to hang out with us here at AOK Championship Wrestling and helping keeping that alive. Of course, if you're brand new to the channel, where you been, man? You're welcome in. I'm glad you're here. If you'd like to join the roster of AOK Championship Wrestling, all you got to do is upload your creation to the community creations using the hashtag AOK. From there, your wrestler will be uploaded into the AOK roster and debuting as quickly as the next episode, which airs every Sunday night at 7 and Wednesday night at 9. And remember, when you're watching AOK Championship Wrestling, you're not watching great wrestling. No, we're just AOK. Now back to your regular scheduled program. Bud Marvelous. Yeah, there was actually, I didn't, well, I have, that's all, folks. I also went overboard and paid the extra cash for the, yeah, this time it was. Whoops, why is that not working for me? Oh, it is. I just don't know what I'm doing. Don't bother with that second. Yeah, I didn't seem to have any problem with that. Everybody was able to upload everybody. Like I said, it just told me that Dwib was not able to be uploaded because he was a corrupted file. So you might want to look into that and see what's. See what might be causing that for yourself. And Jack Reason taking it to Bud Marvelous. And a European uppercut about took his hair off. Elbows to the ribs. And Marvelous fighting back. And Reason. Boost to the face. Drives him down solid. Marvelous. Laid out. Springboard 360 somersault. Maybe. 180. Not sure what that was, but gets a 2 count out of it. Coming in, knee to the face. And Marvelous could be out on his feet. And here we go. Hooks the leg. Marvelous. Down again. And Jack Reason. Jack Reason comes up. Look at this from behind. I was just going to say Jack Reason puts an end to this rivalry. Man. And the attack afterwards. Wowzers. Maybe not. Here we go. Podwaho to take on the almighty Torrance Benjamin. Now, Pooty, this was for you, buddy. The updated, this updated Torrance is up on Community Creations as well. If you haven't grabbed him up already. Yeah, Pod is. I was lucky enough that he was one of the easier ones to rebuild. It pretty much followed through from the same. Listen, I've been messing around with 2K long enough, the 2K games, and trying to do something like this, that I'm used to crashes, resets, restarts, rebuilds. I've, for the past 4 years, have dealt with this with this game company. I found ways around all their bullshit when it crashes, when I lose everything.
Making his way to the ring from New
And I said, and to be honest with you, you guys made it all that much easier for this stuff to be taken care of, replaced, and put back into you know, put right back into gear without missing a step. Though I am glad I decided to look into it on Monday night. Otherwise, I may have not known this till Wednesday. I may not have found that out till this morning. Oh yeah, let me set my show and go right along my little doodad, doop doop doo. I mean, just so happened that yeah. Torrance Benjamin, the AOK Intercontinental Champion.
Weighing in at 235 pounds, the Action Champion, Torrance Benjamin.
We got to talk about some of this. The Action Champion. I think that sounds like a default setting I missed out on. The Intercontinental Champion, Torrance Benjamin, the Almighty. Sporting a brand new jacket and brand new gear. A little bit of brand new look. Probably a little happier than he should be. Podwaho, Torrance Benjamin lines it up. You take that back off there. I like it better without it. Benjamin looks a little leaner. I think we might have to make an adjustment there. Looking a little leaner than he did previously. We got a table thrown in here already. Discus forearm and nobody home as Benjamin put the brakes on. Springboard, forearm to the face. And Podwell goes down solid. Southern elbow, Irish whip. Goes for the bear hug, but Podwell again able to get an elbow up. Of course, Podwell is sent over to us by the House of Pan. Oh, we got a pinfall. Look at this, looking for a cover. And Torrance Benjamin, of course, a variant from WCW. Ryan Pooty 227. Make sure you haven't already. Make sure you're picking up his episodes Monday night, Thursday night, and of course this Friday night, the Rumble. Late night for the East Coast, baby. Start at 10. Is that about right? About 10 o'clock my time. We're gonna be on it. Fall Brawl World War III. Hell yeah. Damn. Benjamin with that avalanche clothesline. And a baseball bat from behind. Pod never seen it coming. Blocks it. Superman punch by the Almighty. Not enough. Could it be towards the islands? And that's it. That's it. Pod staring up at the lights.
Here is your winner, Torrance Benjamin.
The Intercontinental Champion. Non-title matchup, but it didn't matter anyway. Two-star match. Thumbs down, man. Torrance, you're better than that. Should have been a bigger fight. Some ladies action. The Empress taking on Alexia, the Empress, #1 contender for the Women's World Championship. We will see that matchup on Sunday night when the Empress Sparrow takes on Piper Ramirez. Close in on the final 3 matches of our evening here. We have Empress Sparrow and Alexia. The hardcore title up for grabs after this as Vulgar the Clown goes one-on-one with Nick Blackwell. And of course our main event, Ken Bouchard challenges James Coleman for that world title. And we get a look at our brand new world title. And I'm working you guys in. We just cleared the 1 hour mark for the episode. Woo woo. Women's action coming up. Let's head to ringside.
The following is scheduled for one fall. Making her way to the ring from Pennsylvania, Empress.
The Empress Sparrow, she one of the most decorated women's champions. One of the most decorated women's wrestlers. I'm sorry, most decorated women's wrestlers in AOK. The Grand Slam champion. I gotta find out from it's a handful of wrestlers that we did lose in the purge. They didn't come back from the snap, so that's interesting. But yeah, that's okay. That's all right. That's okay. We're gonna play it like this every other day. It don't matter, and I don't care. Alexia making her way to the ring. Episode 48, man. We've done 48 episodes this season. I really do got to get these. I got to get this notebook put into a digital form. This is it's 48. It's 48 index cards you guys are hearing right there. That's what that is. 48 index cards. Right. That is the records this year. I usually have a spreadsheet that this all goes on to. For whatever reason, I wrote down the first matchups on an index card, which used to be, don't get me wrong, that's always been that's my go-to. I jot them down and write everything out before I set it in motion, but for whatever reason, I never transferred it. And even this season, I've had fun with this. We had some jobbers that we got to just repackage a couple of times since the beginning of the season. I don't know if many of my old timers are in the chat at the moment. I don't know if anybody remembers old Birchfield Burns, who debuted the beginning part of this and did not last. Starting it out, Alexia in a good spot. Keeping the Empress grounded. Jeff Lewis, that was a name that stuck around for a short amount of time. Yeah. And the thing is, here the worst part is, I have a spreadsheet already built. All I got to do is, set it up. The Emperor's getting a 1 count early on. Yeah, I just didn't, for whatever reason, did not put the time to transfer it over. So yeah, it's all handwritten notes, baby. Now what really sucks is this year I don't have a record of the Royal Rumble as far as who entered, who was eliminated, who was, I don't have that record other than video footage on YouTube. Which, of course, if you want to see that footage, go over to YouTube, jump into playlist for AOK Wrestling, and lose yourself in pixelated violence. There is a ton. They have almost 2 full seasons of AOK Championship Wrestling. You can go even further back than that. You can pick up the AOK series of WrestleMania, where we rebuilt WrestleMania from the first one to week 37, 38, 30, somewhere around there. Also, check out the entertainment part of it. Don't let that get past you. Get over to the entertainment. Go over to the Ace of Names Entertainment YouTube and look under the entertainment playlist. Don't sleep on that. Go there for the wrestling. Stick around for why we say we kid stuff for grown-ups. And the Empress with a solid command over Alexia at the moment. Back to her feet. Alexia turns the table, sends her opponent into the ropes. Total World DDT. And she spiked her with that. That girl landed square on her coconut. Empress on the outside. Alexia. Booty to the nose. Over the top rope. And Empress at the mercy of Alexia. Dropping elbows. And a powerbomb reversal by the Empress. She did that like she had just about enough of it. And a super kick to the chin. The referees count to 6. Welcome back, Evan Wolf. Not that we were ignoring you. I just don't always process what I see and read sometimes, man. And we might be looking at a count out here as Alexia face down. I don't think she's getting up. And we got a win via count out by the Empress. Might have to make a basic matchup with no countouts. Hardcore title up for grabs next as the leader of Project Clown challenges Nick Blackwell, who also got a redo. Also got a rebuild. The Hardcore Champion. The Rocker, Nick Blackwell, Vulgar the Clown, coming up next here on AOK. One match out from the main event. Back-to-back title defenses. One for Nick Blackwell, the other for James Coleman. The challenger. Luck of the draw for the hardcore title. Everybody on the roster is eligible, as long as they are not previously scheduled for a matchup on the same show. Vulgar the Clown in the arena tonight. I was told he was heading out for that title. Vulgar been running via the tag team circuit as part of Project Clown with Malice, Amadeus, and Luna Chick. And I wish that within all of the notes and stuff that I do have written down, that I could tell you guys what Project Clown stands for. But I will have to get that information elsewhere. The hardcore title around the waist of Nick Blackwell. Got some ink done while we were away. The Rocker, Nick Blackwell. I don't think that's the entrance he's supposed to have, but that's okay. It's 2K, you learn to work around it. Hardcore title, there it be. Vulgar the Clown getting his opportunity to put championship around his waist again. I don't know if he's done it this season or not. So here's a fun little tidbit of information. So we set the entirety of the roster, and then just before I set tonight's show. So since it was a complete rebuild of the universe. We put all the champions as they were. Okay. Very beginning, brand new season, basically. Locked everybody in, matched everything up the best we could with the roster we have to all of what was already there. Luckily, we had looked at all of that stuff last episode, so I was able to go onto YouTube and bring it all back up and match up a good bit of where everybody was at. And then I just simulated it to where we are tonight, to tonight's show, and then set tonight's show. So whatever history is in this universe is a completely simulated and not an actuality of what we know. And Vulgar, right after the Hardcore Champ, square in the corner, fires back as Blackwell. Working him over. Reverses at Blackwell, the Hardcore Champ. Reverses at the Clown, now in control. Vulgar hits the ropes and a big boot to the face. Irish whip sends him over the top rope. Vulgar follows him up with a stunner. Stun gun off the apron. We're going under the ring ropes. Blackwell waited too long, threatened him one too many times. And Vulgar with the last laugh, but not enough. Extreme Rules matchup. Hardcore title up for grabs. Vulgar the Clown. Nick Blackwell. And they have taken this to the outside. The only rules of this matchup is you got to defend it, or you have to pinfall or submission has to happen inside the ring. And Blackwell stopping for another goodie. Vulgar invites him in with the barbed wire bat. Leapfrog and a clothesline. Just missing the barbed wire end of that bat. Did land on the handle there, but look at this sidestep. Blackwell well scouted that. Sidestep the mist. Goes for the cover. Vulgar tried to spit that green or blue mist in the face of the Hardcore Champion. Don't believe I've ever seen anybody sidestep that. I don't believe I've ever seen that not miss its mark. And look at this, Blackwell driving Vulgar into the barbed wire on that bat. The Hardcore Champion turning up the heat here. Vulgar, the challenger. Looking to battle back. Can he keep enough going? No. Over the top rope, gets a single leg drop kick. Puts him in a 2 count. Vulgar float over DDT, spikes him down. The cat and mouse in and out of the ring here. Vulgar finds himself a shield. And Nick coming up on the short end of that. But battles right back up, takes the stop sign away from Vulgar. Has him trapped in between the second and third rope. A boot to the face, down he goes, Vulgar. Trying to create some distance there, almost running away from Nick Blackwell. The table coming in of use twice there for Vulgar. Seeing a lot of bouncy for no reason there. Big right hand from Nick Blackwell. The rocker. Ringing the bell of Vulgar the Clown. I spoke too soon. Vulgar the Clown putting the Hardcore Champion flat on his back here at ringside. Sling Blade rolls it out for a basement drop kick. He just got to get the champ back inside the ring. Joe Brony only out here to count the pinfall or to witness the tap. Vulgar dancing around and gets himself, allows himself to be captured and sent back into the ring, but Blackwell nobody home. Vulgar the Clown diving out over the top rope as Nick Blackwell slid in under the bottom rope. Superman punch. And the Hardcore Champion. Not his finisher. I guess it is ringside, it might be. And Nick Blackwell doing his best here to retain his championship, but Vulgar the Clown doing his best here to recapture championship gold, be it the Hardcore title, the Intercontinental title, or even the Hardcore, the World Heavyweight title. Vulgar no slouch when it comes to the championship scene. It is well documented his love for the Intercontinental Championship, and he has got the last laugh applied to Nick Blackwell for the second time at ringside. Blackwell able to break free and get the action back inside the ring, and in his favor at the moment, a right hand. Vulgar again slips out under the bottom rope, trying to sucker Blackwell into it. Rings the bell and a hanging neck breaker. And the Clown a little confused on what he wanted to do there before turning into, well, just unsophisticated violence. Into the barricade goes Blackwell, but Vulgar unable to follow that up cleanly. Glitches that glitches the trash can right through everything. And the Clown positioned well to become the next hardcore champion. Up to the shoulders. The champ with a big right hand here at ringside. They got to get this matchup back inside the ring. But the champ and the challenger, neither one of them giving an inch in this matchup. Vulgar, one more time, battles his way back. And sends the champ into the barricade, follows that up to that clothesline. And into the ring we go. New title, new champion on the line, the title up for grabs, and Nick Blackwell keeps it alive. This matchup continuing on. Stunner has to be it. Vulgar pins the hardcore champion. We got a new title, or we got a new champion. Vulgar the Clown looking to bring the stable of Project Clown to light.
The Clown.
Big win for Project Clown. Pretty decent rating for the matchup too as well, so not too shabby there. And I'm going to be right back. I'm going to go radio silent, about half radio silent, before our main event. Here we go, ladies and gentlemen, our main event. Ken Bouchard and James Coleman. Coleman putting the title on the line, one show away from Extreme Rules. Says he wants no doubts going into his beat Zach the Ripper. He's looking to defend that same title against Ken Bouchard, the Iron Man, here tonight. Looking to recapture world title glory. Wealth and fame at his fingertips. And IKB lined up for it. Let's go to ringside. Let's get this going. The ring announcer Wayne Kerr, take your spot and do your job.
And is for the World Championship.
Ticky-tacky, ticky-tacky. IKB, the Iron Man 632. Twice the fucking man. 3 times the fucking athletes. IKB, the Iron Man. Ken Bouchard. This man is ready for a title win. This man has battled his way up through the season. He has gotten himself into the #1 contender spot. He beat Zack the Ripper. It is just a matter of time. And that time is now. James Coleman. Again, no stranger to grabbing up that belt whenever he can. Let's take a look at this. This is the first I get to see this belt in action. James Coleman, the unpredictable one. Defeating Zack the Ripper for the world title. In the process, removing quite possibly his biggest threat, Prestige. From the company. There it is, the world title.
Introducing
the heavyweight championship up for grabs. IKB.
348 pounds. IKB. And his opponent from Philadelphia, Pennsylvania, weighing in at 225 pounds. The world champion, the unpredictable James Coleman.
And the one thing that I do that means the most to me, man, is when we get a champion, that name goes on the nameplate. If your wrestler wins the title, that wrestler's name will be on the nameplate of that championship for the world title only. So it's a nice give back to you guys. You know, that's you put in the work to build that title, to build that wrestler. I feel the least I can do is add that one touch of what we know as a thing that is a real thing in the real world. Their name gets put on those belts. You put the time in, why shouldn't you get that kind of recognition? Hell yeah. Hell yeah. It sucks that they took away my favorite part of it. It used to be that you could emboss the letters when you use lettering. You can't do that anymore. I had to find a workaround with that. It's not perfect, but I get away with it. It works for me, and that's all that matters. And Coleman dumped to the outside. And IKB vertical suplex has the champion upside down. Stalling suplex with squats. And Coleman, a little dazed there from being held upside down for so long. A little swing and a miss. Equilibrium may be off. The challenger has the champ literally on the ropes here. And a bear hug. We could see a submission. Coleman rings the bell, but damn. And he folded that man's clothes with him still in them. Coleman able to get back to his feet. Irish whip, no, pulls him back, neck breaker. The champ showing why he is the champion. second rope curb stomp. Springboard moonsault, nobody there. IKB found the opportunity. Look at this. Man, was he quick with that cover. Rolls him up. No, reverses it. Coleman taking the big man for a ride there. Reverses it. The challenger. Lifting the champ from the corner. Pillar to post. And one more time for good measure, back the way they came. The champion, groggy. And another huge clothesline. The Iron Man missing with that splash. That may have been curtains. Curtains, I'd say. I tell you, curtains. Coleman digging deep here. Hits the ropes. Gets some height on that drop kick. Trying to get the crowd back on his side. Trying to feed off of it. Looking for that energy shift. Legacy elbow. The challenger. The Iron Man in the corner. And Coleman opens up a violence party here. Thinks that's enough. IKB, a little heart-dropping moment there. As Coleman goes high risk. Bouchard staggering back up. Coleman with the blockbuster. Drives the point of the elbow right to the bridge of the nose, but IKB sneaks in a roll-up and almost snags the title. Almost snagged that away from the unpredictable one. And it has swung back in the favor of the challenger. Bear hug all the way over for the suplex. And the world title scene is starting to get shaken up here. IKB finds his way in the world title scene. Zack the Ripper standing in it. Coleman taken out with another clothesline. KX working his way up through the ranks. It's gonna be an exciting time heading into these last few weeks into WrestleMania. Bouchard has the world champ up. Bouchard bomb. Shoulders are down. Coleman's eyes are glazed over, and we've got a brand new world champion. The Iron Man.
Here is your winner.
I can't even speak. The Iron Man, Ken Bouchard,
Champion,
will defend that title at Extreme Rules on Sunday night. He gets to celebrate being the champion. Just a matter of days before his first title defense. Let's take a look at the data. Let's see what's a what into who's aware. We got a brand new champion. And that name will be engraved on that the next time you see it. Take a look at the news. Anything we need to know. Week 4. Jack Reason chasing Buddy Marvelous down in the attack after the matchup. Vulgar, your new hardcore champion, and Ken Bouchard, the new AOK world champion. Yeah, buddy. You're going about that all wrong. We gotta. Oh, it's the same week. Nothing's gonna change anyway. Extreme Rules. Let's take a look. Let's see. Let's see what happens. Podwaho and Torrance Benjamin in a ladder match. I think that sounds like listen, we're gonna book that. You hang tight. Let me get myself a new index card. We're gonna book that match. Maybe not first, or maybe not opening match, but we'll talk about that. It may be. We got other titles for grabs. We might kick this off with a title match. It may be the IC title. See what else this thing has to say for us. Jack Reason and Bud Marvelous, Falls Count Anywhere. I think after that attack, I think we're going to let that ride. Let's see what happens with that. I think we're going to book that one too. That's right. We're going to get some live bookings right here, man. Look at this. We're going to debut them, but not in this matchup. I mean, 6-man tag, Grizz and the Hinks. We're not gonna lock that one in. I'm not gonna lock that in, but as you see, we do got him, El Monstro del Lago. I said that wrong. El Monstro del Lago. And boy, do we got some stories on him. Alexia, I doubt we have a women's tag match, but we'll talk. Especially not two of them back to back. Especially not two of them back to back. Look at this. Malibu. The Malibu Dogs. I mean, alright. Alright. Empress Piper Ramirez, we called this earlier. The Empress and Piper for the world title. I say we're gonna book that. That's already been booked. That just saves me from doing it later. Let's see what else we got here. Nick gonna re-challenge for the nope, sorry, Bubby. That's a random matchup at best. And James Coleman looking to not have the name change long on the title. We will see. We will see. Power rankings. Let's look at them. Top of the charts. The man ain't even debuted yet. What are you talking about? What are you talking about? Zach at number 2. KX at 3. RWP at 4. Luna at 5. Prestige not even in here. Amadeus. Ken Bouchard. The world champ. Look at that. IKB. I hope you feel good about that. I hope you feel good about that. Malice. Logan Hawk. Chris Chaos, Malibu. Piper Ramirez, Maston Harmon. Debuting tonight, falling to number 14, not too shabby. Josh Blackwell at 15. Johnny Cruz at 16. Grizz at 17. Paige Ramirez, the sister to the world champion, at 18. Amaya at 19 and Metal Mel. All the women down in the lower end here. Gonna be a bit. Extreme Rules. Ladder matches, Falls Count Anywhere, tag team, we'll talk about that. That's going to change. That'll change. That's going to change. Falls. Oh, we got better matches than that coming. We're going to put these guys through absolute hell for this next live event. Sunday night, the world title, Coleman. Oh, yeah. Listen, all the other shit that I did write down, that was something I didn't. I'm glad you said that, because I totally would have. Drew, if I don't write it down, man. I was high as eagle balls when you told me last time. I'm fucking no better now. Woo! Well, yeah, buddy, that is all the time I have tonight. I am going to get all this set up. I got a little more work to do behind the scenes. But we will be back on Sunday night for AOK Extreme Rules. You're going to catch I Am Pooty 227 tomorrow night for Thursday Night Thunder. And then Friday night. We get WCW Fall Brawl World War III, the Rumble. With all the twists, turns, exciting thrills, and chills that you could ask for in a professional wrestling atmosphere in pixelated form. I am Pootie227. Friday night at 9 p.m. whatever he said. Saturday. Don't miss out on all the action on CSW Crime Wave. On a 9 to 10 o'clock schedule over there somewhere with CSW Hardcore Television every Tuesday night. Monday Nitro. We got your entire week covered this week, man. We're not giving you guys a break at all. We came out of Chicago on Saturday. We gave you a break on Sunday. I lied to you. We gave you a break on Sunday. We hit you with WCW Monday Nitro. I am Pootie227 putting on a hell of a show over there. The NWO running amok. Of WCW, that's right, running amok. Tuesday, CSW Hardcore Television giving us the debut of El Monstro del Lago. The monster of the lake. We got chills coming out of Corner Studies on Tuesday night. Tonight, you just witnessed AOK Championship Wrestling. Thursday night, tomorrow night, Thursday Night Thunder. Friday, WCW Fall Brawl. Saturday, CSW Crime Wave. Back around again for Sunday for more AOK Championship Wrestling action for AOK Extreme Rules, and we're going to start it all over again next week. Until then, be safe, be sexy, be courteous, and be kind. Don't forget to wash behind your ears, and I will see you in digital form somewhere on Twitch every day this week. Peace, my friends. Peace.